Now, okay, so let's get this turned around. So I can be working down here, and everything just looks pretty normal. What's that on the side? There's number one. Right, so we're just going to start by picking off the smaller pieces. I don't understand why that's not actually shown. There we go. We're going to start by picking off the smaller pieces and then work our way up to the bigger bits. And who knows, today could be the day that this painting gets finished. Which would be pretty good, actually. If it is. Right, okay, let's not muck about. Let's get the paints up here so I know where they are, so I'm not constantly searching for them. And let's make a start. So let's have a look here. As you can see, yeah, my hands are a bit darker. I know it's a bit darker, but I don't know if it makes the painting look a bit better. No painting on Sundays. Didn't you know it's a rule? I thought that was just post. Hey, Seven, how you doing, buddy? Right, so we're gonna an 18. Let's knock out some of these 18s first. But yeah, I don't know. I just woke up today and it was like, yeah, kind of wanted to do this. I've been sort of puttering around, doing a few bits and pieces. I need to ask a few of my friends for a little bit of help with streaming stuff later on. Like, for argument's sake, why I keep getting double audio, which is winding me up. Because I'm on this new thing now, I don't really understand it properly. So I'm going to reach out to Mr. Offspring and get him to sort that out. I also wanted a little bit of advice on the chat box that I've got in here to make it look a bit better and not so blurry. Yeah, so I've got a few things planned for today. That's a lot of 18, isn't it? Okay, well, it's got to get done no matter what. I wanted to do the little bits before I did the bigger bits, but can you hear me okay? That's it. This is so satisfying. Thank you very much, and welcome back. I fancied just doing a bit of painting and, you know, keeping it a little bit relaxed. A little bit of relaxing music in the background whilst I'm doing it. Having a chat with his sound is working brilliant. Thank you very much. Having a bit of a chat with you all, as I do, and it's kind of nice because I've had a couple of bad days, and today I'm kind of neither up nor down, you know. But I figured, let's just get on here and do some double audio. Yeah. So when you do a redeem with any of my alerts, it's coming through double. Now, it never used to, and then Stream Elements have done something where I had to re-add the URL, and then ever since I've done that, I've now got double audio, and if I remove one of them, they both stop. If I turn one of them down, either one of them down, they both turn down. So I'm kind of in a little bit of a pickle over it, but I'm going to get it sorted out later. Removing yeah, that was my next thing. But the thing is that what I didn't want to do is I didn't want to end up in a situation where people were redeeming their points and stuff and then they couldn't hear anything. So I figured I'd just carry on with what I was doing, and then today's the day to sort that out. I've got a couple of things I'd like to start, like generate a new URL. Yeah, that's kind of what I was going to do today. I've got, like I said, I'm trying to learn it myself. So I've done some troubleshooting myself and I can't figure it out. So I'd like someone to come along and turn around and say, okay, it's this and this, just so that I know in future. Because, you know, I appreciate the help that I get from everybody. I genuinely do. But there's an old saying that I kind of live by, and that's give a man a fish and he'll eat for a day. Teach a man to fish and he'll feed himself for the rest of his life. And I kind of want to do that. Thanks for the lurk. I appreciate that. Genuinely. Going. I was looking for just the smaller parts, but now I'm realizing that 18 is quite a predominant color up here. So it doesn't matter as long as it all gets painted. My missus is out doing a little bit of shopping at the moment. We have another salad tonight. Some of you thinking, oh my God, what, another salad? I am the exception to the fat rule. I love salads. I'd eat them all year round if I could. So I just woke up today and it was like, I really want to do a bit of painting. Even though I did some yesterday and what have you. And it's good to do something sometimes that you actually want to do. And then I think today I'm going to watch a couple of films. I fancy watching that Joy with the girl that I really like, and I can't remember her name now. She's out of something Fire. She's done 3 films. What's her bloody name? She was Mystique. Oh, I'm sure you all know who I'm on about. I just can't think of her bloody name then. Oh, the memory. How it fails me. X-Men. No, I know that's X-Men. No, what else was she in? She was in 2 other films. She's in Joy. Well, she's in a few other films. But she's in Joy. And she was... The Mockingjay. The one. Where she puts her up for tribute. She's in loads of films. The most famous one she's in. There was 3 of them. Hunger Games. That was it. Thank you. That was gonna drive me nuts. I was trying to just forget about it, but then I was like, no, I have to know now. If you hadn't have done that, Seven, I would have literally turned around, gone onto my computer and Googled it because it was driving me nuts. Thank you for that. Much appreciated. But yeah, I fancied watching that Joy because that looked pretty good, and I've got it, so why not? And then I don't know. Today's one of those days where I'm kind of I want to do stuff, but I don't want to do stuff. I know that sounds really ridiculous. There's a new Hunger Games coming. Yeah, so I hear. I watched what was it I watched? I watched Evil Dead Rise. And I don't know. It wasn't, I can't say it was a bad film, but it was like, it wasn't a great film either. And it wasn't even really what I would call a good film. It just seems like, I don't want to moan about it, but it just seems like it was a cash grab on the franchise. If that makes any sense. It's like, all right, can we just squeeze the last bit out of the cloth here just to, get some extra money? It's like all of the inspiration and all of the new stuff is just stopped now because nobody has any real imagination anymore. So they just keep rehashing old stuff, and it's like, come on now. The next big thing's around the corner. You just got to find it. And I say that like it's easy. It's not, obviously, because if it was easy, we'd all be doing it, right? But I heard that there's a new RoboCop being rebooted, and that's been done twice now. And the second one just doesn't capture the first one, in my opinion. You know, that's and the actors and actresses, it seems to me like what we should have been doing, or what the film industry should have been doing. And yes, I have an opinion on everything, but it seems to me like what we've done is we've kept the old actors going for so long, right? And we've not really introduced that many new ones into major roles and given them the star role so that they can actually evolve, learn, and get better. Oh, yeah, Blue, how you doing? Yeah, so that they can actually, cut their teeth and then learn the mistakes and move forward. Because we keep giving it all to these old actors who are, quite frankly, past it now. It's time to turn the torch over and give it to somebody else. But do it in such a way as you're actually teaching the next generation of how to act, all the tips and tricks and stuff. And make them better to give us a better experience. But as we all know, no one's going to give up their cash cows. Old people, including myself, older people don't want to, put themselves out to pasture. I'm not too bad today, buddy. Thank you. Yesterday, as you know, wasn't a particularly great day. Today, I'm kind of neither up nor down. And I was just sitting there in bed, and I just thought, you know what? I'd like to do a bit of painting. So that's what I decided to come and do. And now I'm having a little rant about the movie industry. Well, it's not necessarily a rant, just my opinion. But yeah, I'm gonna try and sit down and watch a few films today, I think, and just chill out. I'm gonna do a little bit of work on my string. Hopefully I can get that out of the way today, so it's not like looming over my head and I don't end up forgetting it. So I shall be calling a few people in the know to figure out what's wrong with it, so that when next I string, I should be back up to 100%. What are you up to today, buddy? Are you just having a nice, chilled, relaxing Sunday? Which is what we all should be doing, to be honest. Maximising fun. Because the weekdays are usually work, responsibility, and, any other boring thing you can think of. And the weekends are just to let loose, blow some steam off, and give yourself a reason for working. Right, there's an 18 up there. We'll have that. It's just off the edge of the paper. Canvas, not paper. Although I suppose canvas is technically paper. I think, anyway. Yeah, I have this funny feeling that this painting is going to get finished today. I'm making nacho fries, then I'm probably going to bed after I eat them, since I have work in less than 9 hours. Yeah, no worries, buddy. I gave up eating before I go to bed. For me personally, and I'm not trying to say that you shouldn't eat, but for me personally, that was one of the things that was putting on a lot of weight. Like, I'd have my dinner, and then because I didn't go to bed till like 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, because I just couldn't sleep, obviously I was starving at that point. So I've tried to get my diet around to eating later to fit in with my lifestyle rather than just the clock. And when I say lifestyle, it's not by choice. I'd love to go to bed early. But yeah, I'm just working with it, and it seems to be kind of working out for me. I did start to put on some weight. And since I've been doing what I've been doing very quickly, I seem to have lost a lot of what I put on. which is very nice. Exactly what I wanted. Okay, my missus is about to do me breakfast. I'm going to be having one boiled egg with a slice of brown bread and a cup of tea. Two, right there. Right, I think we're done with number 18 now. Right, okay, we're gonna do what we're gonna do next. Let's do, is that 6? Yeah, that's 6. We do the 6 next. Where's my tissue gone? Falling away. This is why I keep old tissues and stuff. I'm not a hoarder. Well, despite what my wife would tell you. But I don't like throwing tissues away because I'm constantly needing them to just wipe paint on, you know. Let's do number 9 in here. This is the only thing with working upside down. But I don't like, because now I'm going to have to constantly lift my hand and arch it so that I don't put my hand into the wet paint. It's the same kind of thing you get when you start a new painting, I find anyway. So that's a 6. That's a 6. That's a 6. This is a 9. It's a big bit of 9 and all. That's a 9 as well. So we'll do that bit there. I know you can't see what I'm doing here, but it's like the edge of the painting, which most people say, oh, what are you bothering with that for? You can't really see it. Well, I know it's there. You know, and if I know it's there, it has to be done, because I can't just ignore it. Because in my head, unfortunately, then the painting is incomplete. Hey, Tactical Piglet, how you doing, buddy? I've got to remind myself I need to go onto the Valheim server as well, to check to see whether or not I can save the world on there. I've got to remember to do that. And I have a whiteboard. You'd have thought I'd have just written it down, wouldn't you? But I'm going to check. I'm going to trust my memory for once. Stupid boy. It's a 9 there. 18s, 5s, 20s. Right, so that's not a 9 there. If I do that bit, that's going to... should be able on the interface. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'll get it done, I guess. I will get it done. Right, what we're going to do, I think we should... There was a lot of bits here. We're going to do these bits here. So I'm guessing that was a 15? 15 or 16? Can't see. It's not about. So it would be the top bit up here. This here. So that's going to be, that's an 18. 18, 13. I don't understand why that's saying that's an 18 when it wasn't. Or it probably was, but I've painted it something else. Because it says it's a 7. Oh no, that'll be there. 7. And then, yeah, it was an 18. Never mind. 4, 2, 13, 18 again. This would be this stem here. which I think was at an 8. No. Oh, that's a 19. Oh, there we go. All right. Where's 19? So that can do for there. Which would make sense, really, because it's carrying the stem up. Didn't like using this paint, this particular paint, because like I said, it never covers over the number properly. Until it just does, just to prove me to be a bloody liar. So I really enjoyed playing Outlast 2 last night. I wasn't expecting it to change gears the way that it did, to be different, as much different as it is, because in the hospital, it was the psychiatric ward, whatever it was, it was easier because you didn't have to work out where you had to go. But now we've changed into this like big open world thing, which I believe was something that Mr. Tactical Pig pointed out. It's actually made it a lot harder, and it's going to be harder for me personally because I think I've been well documented to have probably the worst sense of direction in the world ever. But I think that that's just all going to add to the fun. Of course, that is just in my mind, but you know. Alright, okay, that's that little bit. Let's get number 20 on the go. We'll do that bit there. Twenty. Two. These are the bits that take the time because you have a great sense of yeah, always in the wrong way. Finding the wrong places. Yeah, exactly. If there was a medal for it, I should be awarded for it. And it finally broke off. And so did that one. So see, the painting's even getting old now. It's breaking down. Saying, I've had enough. Just finish me, will you? Damn, man. This guy. How you doing, Itchy? How's things? Cypher! Hey! He's got an itch and he just can't reach it. Little T-Rex arms. Yeah, exactly. Yes. I take it that your new nickname isn't serving you well, Itchy. Which I have to be honest, I get some pleasure in that. I think I'm not going to call it completely, but I'm quietly confident I'm going to get this finished today. And then what we can do is violated. Then what we can do is I can show you the new projects that we're starting. I'm not going to start them straight away because otherwise, you know, well, I don't want to. There's no otherwise about it. I just don't want to. But I can at least show you what's coming.
That's what she said.
Yes, the child in me will never die. my portrait. I don't know, because I'd want to stab it all the time, and I just don't know if the holes are really going to match, you know? Actually, you know what? I said it to Creed, right? Genuinely, and I said this to him. I said, if he wants to get a picture that he would like me to paint for him, and do it on stream or off stream, I have no problem in doing it. If you want to supply the picture, or actually, if you want to supply the paint by numbers, there's plenty of places on Amazon where you can get pictures turned into paint by numbers, and then provided that you want to pay the postage costs and stuff, I don't mind doing it. It's done by numbers. I mean, that could be kind of funny, right? That, like, seriously. And do you know what's really weird? He said we could all do it as a joke, but I know that he would probably really appreciate it, be kind of blown away by it. That could be kind of funny, actually. Oh, you downloaded Valheim. Excellent. Well, I've got an issue with the server right now, which I've got to try and get sorted out today at some point. The server that I have up for it at the moment has well, they won't downgrade it from the £70 it was on because we were running 7 Days to Die Undead Legacy. And the problem is that in order for us to continue the server, we have to pay the £70 again and then downgrade it, which is ridiculous. I think that is just a pure cash grab. GTX Gaming, I'm sorry, but I'm calling it out. So I'm going to see if I can save the world that I've got at the moment, and we're going to have a look into maybe starting it up again. But my issue is honestly, guys, I can't afford to keep it going off my own back. I just don't have the money. So as far as I'm aware, it's a very cheap server, but you guys are just going to have to help with the running costs if you want to play on it, that is, of course. And I'm not expecting anybody to just pay for it. You know, there'll be a clan pay thing up, so you could pay as little or as much as you wanted to. And obviously, you know, at the end of each month, if we don't manage to hit that target, then the server just stops. I'm not interested in making money out of anybody. I just wanted a place where we could actually come and play and know that there's no one cheating or, you know, spawning stuff in, and just have a good time, basically. Any more number 4s? Not that I can see. See, that's when you know you're really getting to the end of the painting. Not just because you've only got a little bit left to do. Wait, we can't cheat. Yeah, isn't it? We've got 2 and a 3, so we get this 2 out of the way because I hate using the white. I might actually put a little droplet of water in there, which has now made it go a tinge of green because my fair amount of white to be done here.